And we are back with more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Last time we left off, we have essentially cleared all that we can do in all three DLCs. So, for now, we're done. The only reason I can't say that we're fully done there is because the second DLC, the Crown of the Old Iron King, it looks like basically we need an item from the main game, according to the internet, to actually get to what I would assume would be the third boss in there. So, alas, we can't progress there anymore, but we've cleared out two of the bosses there, and we got 3 bosses in Ivory King, and we got 3 bosses in Sunken King. So, we're Crown of the Old Sunken King, yeah, stuff like that. So, we are basically on the road to beating the game. We might be able to beat it today, but if I had to take a guess, it might be like one more episode after this, if not maybe 2. But I'd be shocked if it went beyond that. Although, not the first time I'd be shocked about something. Alright. Fully recalling where we were last time. There's like a broken... Oh no, not... Wait, no. Yes, I guess that is a broken ladder. I think maybe a ladder we gotta knock down, but... Okay, we need to avoid hitting bells. Good old skeletons versus mace. Mace always wins. Okay, smooth and silky stone. Whoa, what the? Ah, I didn't even see the ghost. Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's get this treasure over here. We know there's a caster that's protecting the area over that way, so let's climb this ladder here. And yeah, we now know we need to avoid ringing the bells. Ringing the bells wakes the dead, and the dead are not too happy about being woken. There we go. In theory, we could maybe drop down, but let's avoid any potential traps. Well, in hindsight, taking the main path into a place would probably be more likely to fall into a trap, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Just don't ring the bells. Good. Soul of a lost undead. Ooh, okay, 2 bells over here. Need to be a bit careful about it. Whew. All this draining our durability here. Oh, okay. They don't like their grave also disturbed. Bracing knuckle times 2. Dang it. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. I was not aware that you can't hit their graves. I mean, it makes sense in context, but... Alright, light torch. Only have an hour and 37 minutes on our torch. Okay, let's... Oh, what the frick? Come on, mister. Alright, immediately this is not going the way I'd prefer it to go. Alright, you know what? Drinking. Come on, get it out of your system. A Titanic Shard. Lydia White Robe. Interesting. Yeah. You know what? Back to the fire. We can do that better without waking the other dead spirit. Hopefully he stays unaggroed. Good, good. Titanic Shard. Bone Boy this way. There we go. Alright, avoid even touching the graves. Think. Freak. I wonder if I can destroy the gravestone itself. Since it does, like, shake. Okay. Oh no, he probably woke up another spirit. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Take down this lady yet again. Alright, our soul should be... There we go. Yeah, this time we're just gonna fall on in. Alright. Suspicious. Aha! Alright, that explains that. Hello, nameless usurper. Getting stamina back. I've gone through the DLC. I've fought much stronger Red Phantoms than you. Okay, Divine Blessing, Soul of a Hero. Human Effigy. This one particular wall looks a bit suspicious. But doesn't reveal anything. And so far in this game, all the revealed things have been, by and large, from Pharaoh's Lockstone, so I don't know if random walls are still a factor. Okay, we got a ghost over here. Coming out, Mr. Ghost. Yeah. Swing! Okay. Alright, I got double wall dudes. I wonder... I don't want to put the torch away, but the torch takes up the left hand. I guess we can try swapping torch and crossbow. Where are you, crossbow? Should be here. There we go. Alright. Let's give these guys a taste of our favorite dark fog. I am now remembering that I don't think dark fog worked on these guys, but let's try one more just in case. Yeah, I mean, it could be considered being blocked, perhaps, but... Ah, well. Oh, well. Okay. Crossbow again. Probably whip, but let's take care of this ghost first. Oh, double ghost. I should have realized that the ghosts don't really bother with the recoil much. Yep. Come on. Whip might be better. There we go. Honestly, I think juking both of these guys is the better bet. Get our mace back out. Okay, I'll drop down. Ominous and suspicious. Oh, invisible dude. Okay, smooth and silky stone. Oh, another one. Dang it. Huh. Weird that it's more smooth and silky stones. I was kind of hoping for better. But okay, I guess 1 foot in the grave. Okay. Radiant Life Gem and Homeward Bone. Alright, up a zombie. The treasure over here is probably gonna trigger the ghost to spawn. Mace of the Insolent and Soul of a Hero. I don't like this track. Okay, I didn't ring that bell. I should not be blamed for this. Ooh. Ooh. Creepy and cool. Now, is there any place I can light up my torch? Or at least put my torch to light stuff up. Not seeing it. Alright. Mimic. Oh, actually, not a mimic. Okay, magic stone and dark stone. I do really wonder about, like, where these chains lead, because one of them looked like it went to a giant brazier. Ooh. Let's pull this lever to see if it doesn't make a shortcut. Nice. Okay. That should be quite good. Okay, let's get our magic mace out. This definitely has the vibes of a boss. Long hallway leading to a fog door, upside down statues. Should probably take a drink before going to the fog door, but ooh, okay. I see a members of guards. Oh, hello. Guarding far up ahead next to the fog door. See, stuff like this is what would make me think end of game boss. Ooh. Yeah, get away from the bell. Get away from the bell. Let's not do things that we're going to regret. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, I wondered how I got like further in the hallway. It would have rung the bell. Well, that answered that. Alright, I think the answer here is drink and juke. Alright. The king? Maybe? Belts the Royal Aegis. I don't know if holding this torch does me any favors here. Ouch. Wait a minute. I've fought in a copy of you before, good sir. This is basically a duplicate of the... Okay, dang. I keep on taking a lot of chip damage here. But the summon that the Squalid Queen was popping out. Uh-oh. Yeah, saw that coming. Thankfully it's not a DLC boss, so it's taking pretty healthy damage from just minor attacks. The one thing to be careful of is it does do healthy damage when it lands a hit. Columns are destroyed. I could just take off the torch. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm slightly on edge, being not at max health. That's me in most games, though. Be careful, come into a wall. Yep. What you doing? Got more tricks up his sleeve, makes sense. Dang it. Aw, oh, come on, I shouldn't have taken that damage. Oof, ouch. Alright, we might need to do something a bit more here. Again, I really wish I could use my magic. Oh, okay. I had like a bit of a lob going on to them. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. It's not too bad of a fight. The big issue is I'm kind of handicapping myself by trying to carry the flame. Although I do wonder if it would be a lot tougher without the flame. Yeah, let's try... Yeah, light torch. Alright. Yep. Clear these out of the way. Some bells will get rung, but whatever. This should be open. Alright, now the big question is... yeah, I don't think I can light my torch on these, but We're not too far away from a point where we could light up. So, alright, magic mace. Yeah, we knew that was gonna come. Alright, conserve our stamina a bit here. Good. Grab our souls. Yeah, yeah. Normally you do stuff. Okay, dang. Don't know if poison's gonna work against him. Okay, no, we got poison off. Ow. Drink. I should have saw that coming. Yeah, I'm being way too greedy with the drinks, but whatever. I have dark orbs too. Saw that coming, but still a bit lagging there. Just gonna take a drink. And I'll do my own magic on you. Dang it. Drink. Oh, they have like a slight homing. Okay. Didn't go for this point. Yep. Yay! Locked his spell, Soul of Veldsted. Oh, yep, that's what I kind of thought the others are threatening to join the party. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. Soul of Veldsted. So I'm keeping an eye on those guards back there. Soul of Veldsted, defender of the king inside the undead crypt. Veldsted was always at the king's side, as if he were the Lord's own shadow. After the king retired to the undead crypt, Veldsted followed, never to return. Okay. And we're still on the path to the king. Okay. Should probably use maybe a flame butterfly. Yeah, keeping an eye on those guys back there still. I don't trust this big old guy here. Alright, you know what? We have like 30 some, or yeah, 27 some flame butterflies. Hey, it's the king! Not quite the figure I thought it would be. Thought he would be a bit more, cognizant. Weird as it sounds, he seems friendly enough. Maybe not altogether there, though. Hello, King. King? There's a debate to be had about putting him out of his misery, but maybe we can just grab this and he'll be cool. Like, either we grab it and he attacks, or we attack him and he attacks, so... Alright, what is this? The King's Ring. Huh. Still not attacking, though. Alas, nothing happened. Okay. I get the vibe that we need to put the king out of his misery. I always feel bad for attacking someone who doesn't fight back. Oh, hello.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east. Bearer of the curse, if you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk these grounds without really knowing why.
Do you not want me to put him down? Okay. I mean, like, he has a fancy crown and a sword, but we have a crown too. We are equally qualified to be king. Different kings, but equally kings. I guess I'll look at the statues here real quick. A lot of old men. I can't tell if this is like more than one body or not. Yeah, I keep expecting him to like try and take a swing at me, but he's just patrolling. The only thing that gives me pause is that, like, am I losing out on stuff by not attacking him? And one thing I keep wondering about is that whenever I load up the game, I assume he is the epitomal scholar of the first sin. But, like, yeah, there's a character that's basically on the cover. Yeah, he is on the cover. I'm looking at the cover right now to my left. That we have not encountered. I'm like, is this him? Because it might vaguely look like it. He has, like, a cloak. But the rest I can't tell. Well, I mean... Oh, neat. I guess if we have to kill the king later, it's not like he's hard to find. I don't think he wanders out of the crypt or anything. Okay. Huh. Why is this, like, spotlighted? Okay. Well, let's see. So we have that symbol of the king that we've been looking for a long time. Oopsie, I did not mean to take off my ash knuckle ring. Wait. Ash knuckle ring? No. That wasn't ash knuckle ring. Did we have the wrong ring on all along? Were we getting full degradation on our equipment? We might have been. I might have been a big old doofus. Oh yeah. but that's not why I was looking at the rings to begin with. Yeah, no, let's keep the Ring of Binding on. I guess Sorcery Clutch Ring, as much as I'm loath to not have it. Yeah, okay, where is this King's Ring? Although in hindsight, it might be... Oh, no, never mind, alright. Opens the King's Gate. King's Ring. A soul is much like a curse, and those with strong souls must bear within themselves an even stronger curse. Wait, let me read that again. A soul is much like a curse, and those with strong souls must bear within themselves an even stronger curse. Okay, so curse equivalent to the soul. Vendrick, King of Drangleic, used a powerful soul to keep the curse at bay. In the end, he sought the flame that began it all. Wear this ring to open the King's Gate. Okay. There's a couple of gates I can think of. And I do wonder if this is maybe the item we needed to fight the boss in the DLC, but I don't think it was called this. Alright. She's still silent. Taking a drink because we're going to be running back to the campfire here. Excuse me, everybody. Hindsight, why didn't I? Ooh, invisible dude. Okay, smooth and silky stone. Oh, another invisible dude. Smooth and silky stone. Of course, he's still ringing the bells. Infinitely respawning zombie man. Yeah. Wake the dead, why don't you? Don't hit the bell. Excellent. Oh, Triclops snake torches. Titanic shard. Okay, gotta squeeze on through here. Okay, 79,000. That's definitely enough to level up. So far, so good with timing. Yeah, I gotta admit, I expected a bit more from the king, given at least so far Demon Souls and Dark Souls ended with us beating up an old king.
Bearer of the until hope.
So I guess they're subverting my expectations here. Oh yeah, I did get 25 strength now. Okay. I had to bait it on vitality for something, but I can't remember what that something was anymore. Okay, we have 2 level up stats, so let's put 1 into vitality. There is stuff to be said about what do I start putting points into. Maybe try to get faith up to 25 as well? Let's see if she has anything new to actually talk about.
A tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom. Provided you find her on a good day.
Still don't know who she's talking about, but I wonder in hindsight if she's talking about the cat. Okay. I also still wonder if it was a wise thing to leave the king alive, but yeah, it should be. Okay, for a second I didn't hear the blacksmith and I was a bit worried that he had vanished, but okay. Alright, we have a couple of new options open to us. And I guess we will swap out the Sorcery Clutch Ring for right now. For the King's Ring. Although I do want to go back to the Undead Crypt real quick, because in that little Nexus area, if we only took one of the paths, there was like 4 paths. Although, I'm like, alright, let's light a torch. We'll try and make this quick, because I don't want to waste too much time on potential optional side stuff. It's like, we do have other games to get to. And the DLC has already numbed a lot of our time, which we expected would be the case. But it shouldn't hurt to just take a quick peek, right? Right? Alright, what's behind this door? Oh. I do to the bell. Don't hit the bell, please. Well. My questions have been answered. Let me guess, that final one's gonna be a bell ghost. Oh no. Okay, dragon charm. This is gonna end very poorly very quickly. Alright, let's get our souls back, and now we know. Friggin' ring wraith dudes. All the zombies that are like, hit the bell! Summon everybody! Alright, light torch. Okay, at least we know we're not missing a whole lot, so. But I do want to get those souls back. Not a lot of souls, but it's still some souls. Let's not be too wasteful, especially since, as long as we don't trigger the fake one where the bell zombie pops out of. Yeah. See? Much smoother. Much smoother. Okay, so yeah, now we know. Basically nothing. As in, what's down this other path. But okay, I think that's basically the Undead Crypt then. Can't think of any too glaring paths that we didn't take. Still intrigued by that ladder, but oh well. Okay. Places where we found king seals. I can think of two off the top of my head. There's the one in the giant fortress, and there is the one at the three-split path. I wonder if each of those kind of intertwines one of these three. And let's real quick pop in at the samurai armor. Let's see if the king's ring doesn't actually activate this. I doubt it. Because again, I think basically what good old Dr. Google had to say was that it was something about like a ash dragon that would awaken this. Yep, alas, nothing happened. Alright, boo. Alright then, keep your secrets. Don't think... I mean, obviously we got more souls from bosses. We could check in with boss weapon merchant, but... oh yeah, we never found this particular place, which makes me wonder if there's a king seal somewhere around here. Okay. I guess let's just go in order of the ones that we are aware of. So we'll start with the Giant's Forest. Alright, Cardinal Tower. I do wonder what we're going to find. Is it going to be additional bosses? Is it going to be this Scholar of the First Sin that the version of the game is named after? Heck, in hindsight, we never found out what was up with that weird bird knight man who we fought a couple of times throughout the game. Why does this feel a tiny bit different? I don't remember the rubble quite here, but I know these two zombie dudes stopped spawning for whatever reason. Or wait, or did they? Maybe it's that guy. But okay. Going over here. Open sesame! Open for your king. secrets await us. Alright, well, a bonfire. The place unbeknownst. And where is that considered? Okay, so it's not a new area. Okay, so it's considered as part of the Forest of Fallen Giants. Do I talk to this? Alas, nothing happened. Oh, the door actually closes. Interesting. Huh. Questions on top of questions. If I vaguely recall, I believe it was like the seeds that get something to happen with these guys, but they just grow fruit. So I guess drop down is the answer? Even though it looks like it just loops back around. Okay, Drangleic Titanite and a fragrant branch of yore. Which, I mean, we know we need a fragrant branch of yore. Okay. Don't destroy that. Okay, this is not quite the answers I thought I would be getting from beyond this door. Okay. Can't really squeeze through here, so I guess just drop down and take the ladder. Ideally before the guys get there. Excellent. Hello. Alright, did not expect to get double teamed there. Thankfully, I out-level this place by quite a bit. Alright, pop in, run, run, run. Destroy everybody in our way. Like you. And you. And technically you too. And you. Huh. Someone... there's who's shooting with an arrow. Okay. Let's try traveling back to that warp point in case we miss something before the drop down. And I know what I want to do with the fragrant branch of yore, and that's basically try to unlock the other blacksmith. Don't see anything in here. And I will admit, I can't remember from the thing I picked up down there if I got a giant seed or not. I was so distracted by the fragrant branch. Okay. How very odd. Okay, let's go back to the Lost Bastille to Macduff's workshop here. Let's go ahead and use this fragrant branch. We can use our massively overpoweredness to destroy any who stand in our way. I assume he's still bummed out.
I hope to fetch a new ember.
Yep.
Flame.
Yes, yes, yes.
Flame.
Alright, and that's what we're going to try and get him. Could have sworn that was open, but the wall is destroyed, so easy enough remedy. Alright, kick down your barrel, or don't actually, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a dude over here. Okay, I'm pretty certain I lit that torch up there. That's why it's turned on. We never did find a way through this door up ahead here. I guess we can see if... Hey, yeah, big guy, I mean, you can't really get to me. Yeah, it does not open from this side. And yeah, there's a petrified guy that we're about to use our fragrant branch on. Hello, you two. Dang it. I'm being a bit sloppy since I know I'm so powerful. Okay. Come on, Ember. I'm making a bit of an assumption that it's going to be past here, but I think the reasoning is sound. It's close to where the blacksmith is. And we took down the one archer. Oh, hello. Had I been a lower level version of myself, I'd have been afraid of that, but the power of a giant mace, we're good. Oh, a mace and just a ton of stats. Okay. Admittedly, I am not too thrilled at these guys, but okay, life gem. Where does this open up to? Seemingly death. You gonna behave? Oh, okay. Soul of a Proud Knight, human effigy, a door that won't open. A bit more involved than I thought that was going to be behind this. Goes into a prison cell. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Oh, and a fog door at that. Not remotely what I expected. Okay, 2 radiant life gems. I'm going to assume not a boss. Never mind. Okay. Ruin Sentinel Yahim down. Can I poison you? Whoa! That's on me. Hooray for massively being overpowered. Okay, Ruined Sentinel Soul. Don't even know if that would count as a boss soul or not, given I'm used to those guys from the King's Castle. Let's see. Yeah, Ruined Sentinel Soul, okay. Soul of the Ruined Sentinel, a creation of the Jailer. The Ruined Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. Okay. Pretty plain vanilla, but to be expected. Huh. I thought I saw a ghost or something pop up. But alright. I guess through that door, because I'm not seeing any other door around here. Frankly, they all had come at me at the same time, they would have had a chance, but, one at a time, not the best strategy. Okay. I heard the totting of an arrow. There's the rattling of a skeleton. Ooh, okay. But I do want that treasure over there first. Let's see, can I make the jump? No. Somewhat surprising that I wasn't able to make that jump. I do wonder if that was just execution failure on my part, or if it's meant to be, like, drop down from above? And we can try one more time. Alright, one more time where I actually jump. And that's gonna cost us a drink of the old flask all said and done. Alright. And run, and there we go. Oh, homeward bone times 3. It's fine. I would have preferred better, but I'll take it. I know this rattling. These guys that come charging and exploding. Yeah, there we go. That's why I took the swig, since they do a surprising amount of damage for enemy type. Ooh, bonfire. Now, where are we considered? The servants' quarters. Is this still in... Okay, so we're still basically here in the Lost Bastille. Down or up? I'm thinking up. Okay. Where am I in relation to anything? Aha! I knew there'd probably be an enemy coming at me. Really, I should have just shot him with a black bolt, but whatever. Alright. You know, I should have probably swung my weapon there too. Rolling was a bit risky. Oh, Bastille Key. Okay. I mean, the only gate I can think of that was locked to me was close on the other side, not by a key, so I wonder where I use this. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot that we saw that, like, horde of gargoyles around here. Okay. Something tells me that that's where this is all leading to. Alright, let's try not to fall down. It looks like they want me to do parkour. Oh. Okay, flame butterfly times 3. And there is a ladder over there, so okay, so jumping is the correct answer here, even though if we miss... Okay, good. Did not miss. Alright, up we go. Okay, there's a stairway. I'm sorry, guy. I don't trust you. Okay, let's open up these cells here. I think this connects back over near to Strayed cell. Alright, he suddenly exploded for no reason. Yeah, and I think Strayed cell's up above, so... Okay. So we can warp away if we need to. Kind of recenter ourselves back at the servants' quarters. Royal Swordsman armor. Aha, okay. That was at the top of these stairs. Okay, well that answers all of... Ooh. Soul of the Name of Soldier. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Okay, now let's recharge at the bonfire and try going downward. And I'm trying to think of things that we encounter that we would need the Bastille key for. Okay, now explodey dudes off the bat. Uh-huh. Our old sparring partner. Let me walk into that blaze for you. Joke's on you, I'm already pretty cursed, all things considered. Okay, I don't think neither him nor me expected that. One, two, and... Yeah, now this is why we don't fight in rooms filled with explosives, mister. Oh. I'm no longer the weak, fresh-faced hero I used to be, sir. Back when facing him was akin to a whole boss fight. Aha, okay. Oh, and... Alright, not a mimic. Okay, priest chimes, unimpressive for where I am in the game. I wonder... If I put on the Mask of Pharaohs, will it just auto-solve this for me? Come on, we're friends. Okay. Let's see, how many of these do we have? 3, so we can afford to use one here. Get a nice healthy glow going on here. Ah, Belfry Luna. Okay. And did it actually use up? Okay, it did. So the mask did not give me a freebie. Sad. We also never took a look at the actual Crown of the Iron King. Alright, Crown of the Old Iron King. Crown of the Old Iron King who once ruled this land. The king sunk below the scorching iron, met the one whose name must never be repeated, and became Icarus Earth. But these were events of long ago, and today, no one even remembers the king's name. Yep, no one remembers any of the king's names. Okay, put our sunken crown back on. Okay. What do we have in the belfry?
You want to guard the bell?
No. No, I don't. You and you...
For the prince and the princess forever for true.
Oh, come on. How many bells and princesses can there be? No.
Useless fool. Filthy undead. Be gone right now, it's off with your head.
I'm going in anyway. I mean, assuming not all of these guys suddenly come to life, that would probably definitely outnumber me. Do you guys got a bonfire or something in here I can use? No? Okay, Skeptic Spice. Wonder how many of these there are. Okay, a Bellkeeper. Is he coming from below? No. I mean, that's blocked. Well, actually, wait, is it blocked off? I'm making a mighty assumption here. Okay, it is blocked off. Maybe if I ring the bell. Whoa. Over here, guys. My stamina back. Take a drink. Oh, human effigy. I'll gladly take that. Honestly, when I saw it was a belfry, I thought the gargoyles would be up here. Okay, Radiant Life Gem and Twilight Herb. Okay. I have successfully rung the bell. Aha! Okay, now that brings back memories. So there are the gargoyles. Okay, it sounds like the door beneath me opening up. Okay. I have a feeling I might die to this, but we'll see how it goes. waking up. Okay, good. There. Say thank goodness for a stat advantage. Alright, need to be a bit careful here. Ouch. Okay, this should be winnable. Hooray for stat advantage. Victory achieved. Belfry Gargoyle Soul. Okay, Soul of a Proud Knight. Man, definitely way more of the Bastille left than I had expected. Okay, let's read the description on these Gargoyle Souls here. Soul of a Gargoyle, the Lost Bastille. The elaborate stone statues on the belfry mysteriously came to life. Alright. Straightforward and to the point. They were once statues, then they weren't. The end. But the big question is, where is this all going? Okay, one-way drop down. Oh, bonfire. Okay, Southern Ritual Band. Somewhat curious here. I'd assume it'd be pretty high up here. Oh, okay, so allows the 2 additional spells. Alright, let's light up the bonfire. Okay, upper ramparts, which I had to take a guess. Oh, it's not part of a... Oh, okay, it's its own separate thing. The upper ramparts, Belfry Luna. Okay. That marks that mysterious location off the map. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering... Like, old teleportation points. I guess there's still one more here in the Lost Bastille somewhere. Okay, Earthen Peak has another one. Iron Keep has another one. But yeah, beyond that though, it's I wonder basically if there's might be a King Theodore I'm forgetting about in here. But yeah, okay. Not bad for us uncovering a lot of the mysteries here. Okay, and it's only death. Is the other part here death? Yes it is, okay. Where exactly does this go? Alright, a land filled to the brim with dogs. Can I target any of them from up here? Yes, I can. I wish I had... There we go. Alright, thin their numbers out a bit here. Alright, alright. Yet again. Thank goodness for that advantage. Okay, Wurgle the Sinner's been banished. Dragon Tooth, Petrified Something. We never found out exactly what the Petrified Somethings are for, I think. Or wait, maybe they were for weapon upgrades. Maybe I did find that out. Okay, Enchanted Falcon. Huh. Is that really all there was to hear? I thought this would be a path to somewhere. We're still missing both the Ember that we originally set out to find here, and the path that leads to the other part of the ramparts. Okay, let's... I'm like half debating, do they expect me to maybe like jump here? Okay, definitely not from there. Is potentially lethal from anywhere else. Okay. Let's travel back to... Now we're gonna stay on the Lost Bastille. Yeah, I'm thinking back to Macduff's workshop, and let's work our way back around to where we unpetrified the guy. Okay, we're still very good on time, so no concern of losing too much just exploring here. I thought this would have been a much quicker endeavor. Oh, why is this guy here now? I could have sworn that there was one before, but he had like mysteriously disappeared. Alright, I gotta take care of you quick with Forlorn's here. Hello, Forlorn, my old friend. Are we about to do this again? How many times has it been, Forlorn? Forlorn, if you could please get poisoned, that'd be great. You'd be doing this old friend of yours a favor. Bye, Forlorn. One thing I'm very curious about looking up after the fact is just Forlorn, because he has popped up a number of times, seemingly at random, in places we've been to before, just to kind of like start miscellaneous stuff with us. So I'm kind of curious if there's like some sort of trigger that causes him to want to spawn somewhere. Oh, actually, in hindsight, we have 90,000 souls. Yeah, I should retreat and level up. I'm like, but the path is right there to keep exploring, but... No, let's not get greedy. Leveling up is always the better option here. Okay, back to Majula. Okay, yeah, still relics of a party for the Imperious people. those giant crypt guardians.
Bearer of until.
Alright. Still back into faith. I think we can do this twice. Yep. I do wonder if we've actually gotten any spells from doing all that. Dead again? Oh yeah, the one that explodes corpses. Okay, Twisted Barricade, definitely not that one. Not Recollection. Okay, that's the homing stuff. Darkstorm's available, but only if we have Sacred Chimes. Can't remember if we did Dark Hail or not, but at the very least, I mean... Okay, we actually do have Denial if we ever wanted to bring that. Life 3 is pretty nice. I'll have to consider that. Okay, 18,000. Do we have any new upgrade materials? Okay, reinforce. Oh yeah, we never actually finished reinforcing our current armor set. Our bone gauntlets here. Excellent. Bam! Bam! There we go. Now we're as armored as we can be. Curious about some of these other things here. And Twinkling for all the rest of the crowns. Could do stuff like the mirror hat, or the flower skirt, or the pharaoh's mask. Kind of curious about the pharaoh's mask, how well it scales. Doesn't look all that great though, from what I'm looking at right there. Huh, I don't recall... Oh wait, no, I do kind of recall this one. A retainer robe. Robes of the retainers in the cathedral city. Long ago, the retainers attended to the priestesses. But with them gone, the retainers were left to wander frigid Ilium moist without purpose. And I just realized that we never...
I'll be around.
We never actually used the priestess's eye in Ilium Lois. Or if we did, it was so subtle that like maybe we just didn't notice. Okay. Let's go back. Lost Bastille. Let's go check into the Strayed here real quick, since we have souls to burn on boss weapons. Okay, hello Strayed. Souls.
This is a most peculiar soul.
Oh.
Very good indeed.
He's not going into his usual rant.
Souls produce unusual spells.
Ooh, new spell? Trade? Oh. Ooh, Sacred Oath. A 25 miracle. An ancient miracle said to have been devised by warriors who once served the god of sun. Provides a temporary boost to the attack and defense of its caster and all nearby allies. I like that. And Heavy Homing Soul Arrow, one of the great sorceries devised by Strayed, great mage of ancient Olithius. Fire thick, powerful soul arrows that seek their targets to the ends of the earth. Okay, that's the Rune Sentinel soul. Yeah, the Soul of Velt. Nice. And any new regular weapons here? The Gargoyle Bident. A two-pronged spear that imitates a weapon mentioned in ancient text. Gargoyles are said to guard castles and forts from ill fortune, and they've appeared in many forms in all the great lands throughout history. Some of them are meticulously crafted that they look as if they might come to life. Not too bad for a spear. Okay, I don't see anything else newly gained here. And that's still 45 strength. That's 45 strength. Oof. Could do the Dragon Rider Twin Blade, about 18 weight. Let's call it at that. Yes. Right back to cursing me out. Or evil villain boss angrily yelling at me. Feeble souls, curse you! Useless undead. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Let's see if we can't find the last bonfire here. Finish uncovering all the secrets to be had. And interesting that, yeah, this guy's just back to patrolling when he was gone before. Ouch. I don't think I need the drink quite yet. Yeah, because we want to get over there. Okay, we'll drink now. Yeah, in theory, things should connect around. Somewhatly. I do wonder if maybe I'm overthinking something here, but... Alright, there'll be the army of these guys here. Alright, I've pinned myself in. I didn't think there'd be so many guys coming from the other side. Also, in hindsight, I probably should have used my poison whip there, since whips pierce. Hello. Okay, run up here. Yeah, didn't have to do that. Good. Let's be careful not to fall and risk losing our souls. Okay, drink. Get the whip ready. It won't kill them as quickly as the magic mace will, but... Alright. Hello, everybody. Everybody come this way. Boop, 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 boop. In fact, actually... Ah, the old trick I learned of Eliam Lois. Funny enough, if he hadn't been poisoned, he would have gotten that attack off, but I win. Ha 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 ha. Alright, anything down here? Ah, stairs actually keep going. Why do I vaguely recall like I knew this? Ah, yes, the doors that basically connect into the main room. And sounds like we have someone that wants to, throw down. Alright. And yeah, it was on the other side of this before, if I recall correctly. Wrong one. Dang it. Alright, I should have just went for the mace. Didn't expect that. Okay, life gem. But dang, it's not looking like this is going to connect over, potentially. Well, actually, maybe it will. Let's see. I don't think any of these are, like, secretly openable. No. Huh, okay. No path from there. Hmm. Okay, that was just a skeleton that we looted previously. Oh yeah, because one of those originally, like, came up from. How do I get over there? Because obviously, like, there's a window with, like, ruined rubble fallen over. But that should be, like, right here. Unless, okay, I think... Were there two paths down this way and I took one? No. And that's still connecting into the boss room. There should be like one floor down? If even that. Hmm. Yeah, because that should be how we want to proceed. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I guess, just fall down. Hmm. Yet again, how vexing. Okay. That's that sealed door. This just leads back to the servants' quarters. And we tried jumping across a floor. Nothing seemingly... No way to get up above. Alright, come on, guy. Do your explode. Thank you. Yeah. Huh. Still no ember to show for our troubles. Nor a pathway to get to the other thing. So does Nightman still spawn down here? Okay, no. Leads back to the belfry. Hmm. How very, very, very strange. And this just leads over out this way. Okay. You know, as much as I am loath to leave a mystery unsolved, let's actually get back on track, because there might be more of the game than we're thinking, and we're at about halfway through today's play session, so... Okay. The other King's door that was sealed is at the Shaded Woods, at the Ruined Fork Road. And it's the final path that we didn't take before. And in theory, we could show the Queen in the castle the ring. That might make her want to say something. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Okay. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, and there is basically the basement that the King's Spring opens. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, this is not the right teleportation point. It's this one, Central Castle. I'll be curious if the Queen has anything to say. We technically didn't kill her husband, as she kind of seemingly wanted. I mean, we kind of killed all his guards that were blocking the way. Hello, Queenie.
Drangleic is no longer. Brave undead. Seek the throne. Follow the symbol of the monarch. And do what must be done.
Ominous.
Brave undead, follow.
Okay, still repeat dialogue. But so she did have new stuff to say. And we know where there is a throne. And that's basically down below near the Chamberlain. Oh yeah, there's quite a few doors over this way also that we never actually got to open up. But they weren't King's doors though, so I don't know if bringing that would do anything. I don't think there's anything in the Shrine of Amana. That just led over to the crypt. Yes. Okay, let's go back to the Central Fork Road. Still shocked that the Giant's Fortress door didn't really seem to actually lead to anything. That is still very surprising. Ah, yes, I remember this now. Actually, it's our crossbow. You little guys, if I leave you alive, you come to take your vengeance later. Alright, big guy. Okay, good. We got the poison off. Let you drop an old Radiant Life Gem. Gladly take that. Okay, I do recall... I can't remember if it was a door or not, but there is... a King's Authority needed this way. Half debating on drinking, but I really don't need it. Your lord demands entry. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I saw a bonfire, but I guess I didn't. Aldius Keep. Oh. Who is Aldia? Crossbow at the ready. I see a lot of those little weird rats. Alright, Petrified Dragon Bone, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Uh-oh. Okay, good, good. Okay, poison throwing knife. Alluring skull times 3. Ah, okay, there is a bonfire. Excellent. Going to light it up, but not going to fully use it just yet, since that will respawn all the little guys. Uh-oh. Not what I was hoping. Yes. Let the poison do its work. Dang. Okay, Dark Mask and Malformed Skull as a weapon. Now, it's a Malformed Skull. Okay, so it's not a shield. Malformed skull. The skull of some unidentified creature. Swings as a great hammer to use as a weapon. Possibly the skull of a dragon, a rare specimen, likely too rare to be swung about willy-nilly. Interesting. As for the dark mask... Ooh. Mask of a knight subsumed by dark. No one knows the true identity of these men, or who are said to freely manipulate dark. Old foreign legends describe them as poor souls who chase the lost art of life drain. Interesting. Okay, don't see much else around the garden here. Okay. You see that wagon is shaking. Don't... Wait, no. I messed it up. A rockin'. Wagon a rockin', don't come knockin'. Alright, nothing over here. Gonna take a drink for my own, well-being. Hello, Astelia of Mira. No, I thought it might be you. We're friends! You and me! I guess you fully lost your mind. Oh, okay. It's actually a boss fight. Should have been treating this with a bit more seriousness. Okay, excellent. Sleep well, my friend. Wonder if she ever found her brother. Okay, human effigy. Huh. Oh, very disturbing. Okay, at least the gateway's back to being open. A shame she had to die. Although, we kind of stopped seeing her around for a bit, so... Yeah, another character I'll have to look up kind of after the fact. Okay, well, actually, we're in the Four Gardens right now. Let's see, what is this place anyway? Okay, it's after the Undead Crypts in terms of progression. There's 2 points here. So, this is probably a place that we need to be to do something. Okay, some of those poison rats did respawn, but they didn't aggro on us. I guess get Dark Orb at the ready. I have a feeling that thing's gonna burst open at some point. I'm a bit curious if I can light up these braziers or not. I'm kind of assuming not, but let's go ahead and light our torch at the campfire real quick. It does risk aggroing the little guys again, but hopefully it's not an issue. I don't know if the torchlight would attract them. But okay, we're in the clear. Okay, can we light these? No. Boo. Like 3 locks on this. It's like solid. It doesn't really recoil. Okay, I guess. Let's extinguish the torch. I wonder if this is... Oh, another one of the rocking crates. I wonder if this is an ash dragon, or dragon of ash or whatever that we needed for the DLC. This looks like a dragon. Probably has ash. Okay, fading soul. Oh, okay. Don't you dare. Huh. Pull back. 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 And... Don't you dare. And we know those are dev messages. I'm a bit curious about what's over this way, though. Oh.
Well, you're nicely hollowed, aren't you? Are you tormented by memories? Burdened by guilt? Now the question, are you ready for more? If you are, then we ought to talk. This contains my power. Long ago, this naive vessel of mine set about devising new spells. The fool dreamt of bringing new forms of magic into the world. But instead, he created me. Mostly by chance, but he did a fine job, I must say. What he sought was strength, and so I decided to demonstrate. While my vessel slept, I'd find my mark and hunt him down. But my vessel did not approve, and so while I slept, he sealed the both of us away. No, I don't have anything against humans, but how is it that you go about defining good and evil? I'm only using what the gods gave me. How can that be so wrong? So what say you to a spot of murder on my behalf? If you don't, I'll leave this place and take more lives. Many more. I couldn't give a fig either way, so... what's your choice?
I mean, it sounds like I should kill you. But who do you want me to murder? Ah, boy. Can I just walk away? That's probably gonna be considered a no. No.
Yes, of course. Forget that I asked. That's what good people do. Am I right? Your feeble mind can't begin to comprehend me. Not that you've ever tried.
I don't have a good feeling about you, good sir.
No, I don't have anything I'm only... So what say you to a spot of murder on my...
Not a murder.
If you don't, I'll leave this place and take more lives. Many more. I couldn't give a fig.
Who do you want me to murder?
Yes, I see how very kind of you. I want you to kill a merchant named Gilligan.
No.
A greedy, foul man. He won't be missed, I assure you. Yes. Bring me a ladder miniature as proof. Is the only person who'd have such an odd knick-knack.
Didn't I buy that from him already?
Fine work. This is my thanks. Take it.
The spelling
Now
ring.
let's discuss our next mark.
Okay, what's the dispelling ring? I assume it dispels stuff. Increases magic, lightning, fire, and dark resistance. Okay.
I want you to kill one more. Your target will be Kale, the man who's drafting that map. While I was trapped in here, he touched me, that maniac, like I was some rare specimen.
What do you mean he touched you?
He wore a strange helm. Bring it back as proof. Yes, that's what, your feeble mind.
I mean, we didn't actually have to kill Gilligan.
I want you to... Your target, while he wore a... Yes, Perhaps this will slake my thirst.
Okay, I accidentally skipped one of the dialogues there, but... I'm wondering if I can do this non-violently. Honestly, I'd prefer to just outright kill whatever that creepy thing is, but... Yeah, man, like, my brain is kind of like, what's up with this? But okay, let's see if we can't ask Kale for his helmet. Maybe try to buy it off him. Okay, back to Majula. I feel like we have to do this, though, for the safety of our villagers, because, this guy sounds like he's gonna kill everybody if I don't cooperate. Gilligan, you're still alive, right? Good, good.
Hey, what have you been up to?
Okay, nothing here.
Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. This place is flippin' mental. Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I'm from a wee bit out west. That's all. Seen some rough times. I think I'll settle down for a while.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, Gilligan. I did you a favor. You're not dead. That's a good thing. All things considered. Wait. Did I hear a page churning? No, okay. I do wonder... Oh, that was a snort that I heard. I do wonder who's supposed to be in here, and I wonder if it's supposed to be the Scholar of the First Sin. Whoopsie, did not mean to do that. Let's stay away from that direction. But... like, we're supposed to find him. I don't know where we're supposed to find him. Hello.
Even more flames have appeared. I don't... But there is some... It seems to... something...
All this repeat dialogue, but I don't know if he's actually the one drafting a map or not.
I would not venture far. It was blocked, but it was Did you see the... It wasn't... I don't...
And it's not really wearing a unique helmet either. And still nothing really down here. Kind of half wondered if the King's Ring would have opened up anything here, but... Huh. And he doesn't appear to be drafting up a map. What if I mixed up the targets? I don't think it's the armorer.
Oh, hello again. I hope you find something of use.
Such a shame this guy has nothing to do. It's like, I can sell default armor and that's it.
Oh, by the...
Okay, repeat dialogue. I shouldn't have accepted the kill target. Alright, I guess travel back to that weird area here. And I do keep wondering if I'm supposed to be here or not. And I'm like... yeah, man. All the thinking going through my head. Yeah, those disturbing rocking things. Just based on demon souls, I half expect them to burst open with wolves. Maybe... this is already considered done.
I want you to kill Kale, the cartographer. Bring his helm.
And I'd prefer just to kill you, good sir. You seem like too much of a loose thread for me not to just outright take care of right here now. I know I can just walk outside, but let's use a butterfly. Okay, dang. Huh, really no poison still. Okay. Take another drink. Didn't think I'd run out of stamina. Boo! I shouldn't have died there. That was easier a fight than it really, like... I was gonna say should have been, that doesn't make any sense. Easier fight than I should have not lost to. Wait, did that make any sense? How easy that fight was, I shouldn't have died. There we go. Well, yeah, I did get caught up on the ledge there. Hopefully that soul is still there. Okay, we know not to use basically, actually, yeah, we should also probably use our poison whip. Alright, here you are. Okay. And let's dodge around here, get our souls real quick. not get cornered here. And this guy does not seem to just want to get poisoned at all. Okay. Phew. Ow. Still no poison. Okay, ouch. You'd think that the murder guy would be okay with me just murdering a dude here, and then be like, okay, we'll call off the hit on the map, man. Okay, good.
I want you. Bring.
Okay. I destroyed the chair he was sitting on, but he himself does not take damage. Boo. I wonder if we can just leave that quest undone, maybe. Yes. We're going to ignore all these warnings. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, like I thought. There we go. Chaos Hood. Alright, threat neutralized. Assumedly. Hopefully it's actually neutralized. Maybe he's some sort of like immortal thing. Alright, let's see. Chaos Hood. Hood worn by a Chaos Sorcerer. The man claims to have been sealed away by... The man claims to have sealed himself away, but who's ever heard of sentient magic? It's no doubt difficult to judge the veracity of the man's words, but this hood certainly seems to possess an unusual power. Improves casting speed. Not bad. I just hope he actually stays dead. I have worries about him actually staying dead, but... Oh, I could have just gotten up here all along. Huh, okay. I was kind of wondering. Because we got that dragon thing outside. Like, do we connect it here, maybe? Okay, where was it? Oh. What does it take to use that? Oh, 35 strength. Okay. Can I reattach it? Okay. No, it does not look like it belongs there. Turns out all this time I did not have to deal with that stuff down there. But oh well. Oops. . Hey, get back here. I now remember that I knew that they did that. Okay, great magic barrier. I do feel like we should go back and, Oh, I remember these. Okay, large silver brave warrior. Stay dead. What was that raptor clicking? Okay, we're getting a healthy amount of souls from this. Northern Ritual Band +2, Petrified Dragon Bone. Really hoping on doing a crit hit. They went down almost too easily. Hey, a bright bug. Nothing came out through this one. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Not a secret. Okay, okay. Oh. Oh. Aw. Now ain't that a thing? Okay, so we need a petrified statue. Well, not a petrified statue. We need a fragrant branch to get through here. Can't go over there. But, like, what was the deal with this entire place then? Because I thought this would maybe be Golden Path, but, and can I go through mirrors? No. Yep, no, like, interact prompts or what have you. I really hope that guy that we killed, though, stays dead. No going to my town and murdering everybody. Boo to this being a dead end. I really thought there'd be a bit more here. And now, I'll admit, I'm trying to recall. Yeah, we still don't know why these like rocking wagons exist. And I guess I'm using a campfire anyway. Can I just like? Okay, I can't poison them. I guess really one of the few main things left is the castle itself. Too bad there's not a merchant we can buy fragrant branches from. That'd really help. Oh yeah, we should level up a bit here. was really hoping, like... Alright, everybody alive? No one's been mysteriously murdered by a weird magic ghost phantom?
Bearer until up.
Alright, level up. Okay, good. Yeah, I guess... back to the castle. Yeah, the King's Gate, which is probably where we need to go, but before we go there, I'm gonna go up to where the Chamberlain is, to see if us having the King's Ring causes the throne room to do anything. Alright, through all these guys. Hello. Wait, don't you come to life normally? Nope, did not mean to hit that. Huh, I wonder if by having the King's Ring that, like... Oh no. Alright, let's try taking off the King's Ring. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so that answered that question. King's Ring stops him from activating. For better or for worse. I wonder if the Chamberlain has to say anything about the, us having the ring. Hello.
Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with honor. This is the way of our castle. Tell me if you should require anything.
Okay, I think that's still his, like, default dialogue, but that's just probably to get in? Oh, I don't remember him having these, interesting weapons here. Or if I did, I've just kind of wiped it from my memory. Homunculus mace, a pole with lumps attached to it. Found in the manor of Aldea, which was the place where we were just at. Heavier than a standard mace, but with more effective striking owing to its hard lumps. In the far eastern outskirts of Drangleic lies an old manor that is now long forgotten, as it should be, for the things that lurk there are better left unbeknown. Or unknown. Oh, okay. Transgressor's staff. A staff enwreathed in matte blackness, found in the dark chasm. A catalyst for sorceries and hexes. No one knows what lies beyond the dark passages found across Drangleic, but perhaps they are better left undisturbed. Okay. Black Flamestone Parma. A shield affixed with a black crystal, found deep inside the gutter in the Black Gulch. Heavier than a standard small shield, but with a hard crystal boosts its defense against slashing. Some of the more determined souls exiled to the gutter sought to scale the walls of the Forsaken Place and walk the earth once again, but failed and wasted away, mired in misery and resentment. Okay, yellow quartz shield. Okay, a small shield affixed with a yellow quartz. The shield was found in the Iron Keep. Breaks easily due to corrosion, but is light and still very stable. In the old Iron King's great Iron Keep was a vast collection of weapons erected as a display of strength to the world, but they were lost when the king's conceit doomed the castle to sink into a lake of fire. Okay. Found an undead purgatory, so I wonder why he's suddenly showing up with all these. Bit like implying that I am now locked out of things. Let's have some lightning bolts, which, might be good. Yeah, let's buy some of these.
The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty. Long ago, the queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our lord of the looming threat.
Okay, this is repeat dialogue.
The king crossed the ocean.
Yeah, okay.
So be safe on.
So, no new dialogue because of the king's ring we're wearing. We are wearing it, right? Yes. Okay. Nothing new happens here in the throne room. Hmm. Alright. Yeah, if the King's Gate down below doesn't do anything new, we're kind of at a bit of a loss on how to proceed. Let's see. Okay. Still got just under an hour left for today, so... Honestly, right now, my bigger concern is more just accidentally beating the game, rather than finding whatever it is that we need to do the last of the DLC bosses. I mean, I guess it would be the worst thing. We have explored quite a bit of things. Wait, I should probably bring a torch down here, given how dark it is. Alright, open sesame. What's behind this door? Okay, nothing too obvious off the bat. But it looks like it goes into rocky-hued terrain. The Throne of Want. Not gonna lie, this feels pretty endgame, but I think I've said that a number of times. Going into the castle, going into the crypt. The endgame is constantly being teased to me. I mean, I guess if we beat the game, it's not the worst thing. I'll just be a bit sad because, you know, talk about, you know, going the full marathon and then not actually ending it properly if we don't finish that last DLC boss. This feels pretty endgame-ish. But I don't even know what we'd find anymore, given that we know where the king is. So he's not behind this door. Assumedly a throne is here, but we can't fight a throne. Maybe the queen? Throne watcher, throne defender. Okay, hello. Don't mind me, you two. Ow. Queenie is definitely a bit of a ninja. Okay, they can be poisoned though. I'm still fascinated by, like, if this is the last boss, there's so many questions still yet as of left unanswered. And you know what? It's been a while since we popped an effigy, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh yeah. Actually, no, I guess maybe we don't need a torch. Don't see any summon signs anywhere. Okay. And Throne of Want. I want to say this can't be the end, but we are, like, it looks like we're fighting a king and queen. Albeit maybe things are just themed after kings and queens, so... But this could still fit the label of all these games ending with me fighting a king of some sort. And at least we know that once the poison takes effect, like, they were taking some pretty healthy damage pretty quickly. The one minor concern I have is that I know how twin fights work. There's a good chance that if one of them gets killed quicker than the other, they might try to revive each other. Okay. Head of Vangrel, to me. Benhart, to me. Oh, good old Benhart. You with your sword that may or may not be legendary. Alright, to my side. Don't mind me while I grab my souls. All 7 souls. Okay, gotta be careful of Queenie here. Let's also enchant our weapon. Hello. Oh. Alright. It's a bit electrifying now. Go. Trying to keep their health relatively equal in case we do want to finish them off in close succession. Whew. Out of the way, King! Alright, good. Yeah, the fact that he wasn't dying made me think that, yeah, they were gonna try and revive each other. Okay, Throne Defender Soul, Throne Watcher Soul. Okay. So were they king and queen types, or more like best lady, best man? Oh, they're both Dark Souls. Soul of the Throne Defender. The throne of the king is sacred and requires an appropriate guardian. Okay. Throne Watcher. The throne of the king is sacred. Okay, so same stuff. Okay, the path is back open if we want to retreat. I suspect that that's death if I fall down. Huh. Alright, do I just leave? Like, I'm supposed to go back up to the throne up above? It's a bit vexing that there's obviously something over that way. But I'm assuming death. Yep, alright. Okay, I guess back up we go. Somewhat of a curious thing. Okay, nothing happening here. Kinda half expected the, like, flames here to suddenly, like, start spouting fire, but not really. No grand homecoming with these two souls. Maybe on the way back to the fire, we're going to encounter the level up lady? Don't see anyone so far, though. No one to greet my success. Boy, yet again, I feel like I'm very much closing in on actual endgame here. Yeah, to the point that, let's go ahead and just one more time try warping over to the smelter throne. Oh, and we have 51,000 souls. We should probably level up again. I'm going to assume, unless nothing happens. Yeah, or nothing happened. Okay. While it is a bit frustrating in terms of just, like, recording and knowing when things end, I don't hate how the game is kind of playing with expectations. Given the last few games where I keep expecting there to just be, like, you know, the old king, we fight him, and then we win. Like, I mean, obviously I'm going through the process of succession here, but there's still a lot of lingering questions that I don't hate. Alright, back to the castle. Yeah, the only place I can think of is going back to the throne and going back to the queen. And I guess technically there is up above. See if maybe those dragon doors don't open to us now. Ah, yes, we need to remove the king's ring. Come on. Oh, I'm hitting the door. Okay. Not very elegant there, but whatever. Yeah, we'll take a drink. I do wonder if I've upgraded past +10, and it's just not me using the, burning stuff at the bonfire.
Welcome, our guests. Tell me.
No, wait, I don't have the ring on right now.
Be safe on your.
Okay, let's re-equip the king's ring.
Welcome, our guest. Tell me. The king, come with the.
Okay, still nothing here.
Gone so soon. Be safe on your travel.
Alright. We have souls that show that we're worthy of this throne. Will anything happen? No. Okay, let's ask the queen. Very much a pity there's not a fire, like, directly in this hallway. It'd be quite convenient. Speaking of which, actually, let's go ahead and use our not small amount of souls, but let's go ahead and buy plenty of thunderbolts. Since we, generally speaking, don't have access to lightning magic a lot of the times for enemies that are weak against it. Bam! That's okay. That's it's a bit after the fact. I was making sure he didn't sell any anti-petrification like branches, but alas, he does not. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Were these king doors? No, but these were the doors that weren't opening before, and they're still not opening, so our king's authority doesn't give us the option to open up the dragon doors. So probably if we tried to go further up the castle too, that would be a no-go. I'm also trying to recall of any other King Authority doors that we've maybe seen in the game but haven't gone back to. Alright, let's go back to Central Castle. And there's nothing but the king at the end of the Undead Crypt. Could be that progress is maybe tied to killing him, but it doesn't appear to be that so far. No one's really gotten in our face about not killing the king. The king's ring seems to be the only thing of import. Hello, Queenie.
Brave undead, seek the throne. Follow the symbol of the monarch, and do what must be done.
But I have.
Brave follow.
Okay. Yet again, I'm going through my head and just kind of being like, okay, where have we been? That we can now open. That we couldn't open before. That the souls that we just got would be of import to. And she said travel east, but obviously we don't really have much of an idea of what is east and what's not east. Tempted to go back to the old crazy ladies at the beginning of the game and see if they got anything to say, but I kind of doubt it. Now, was there anything that we're missing here? Because I'm wondering if maybe it's something that's like past the creepy spider? Where the spider boss once was? But I don't think there was. Probably. Yeah, we're blocked off in progress here in Eldia's Keep due to not having a fragrant branch. Oh yeah, it's gonna go back to the King's Gate. We know we can walk through the rest of the castle without getting attacked. Well, except for probably by a few enemies. Then, like, we could explore over here to see if anything shows up. But none of these guys should activate. Oh, never mind. They don't care about the King's authority. Yeah, maybe we missed something this way. Like, obviously we fought the bosses down here. We're still mainly good on time for today, which I'm happy about. But now we're definitely kind of burning minutes just trying to figure out where we're supposed to proceed from. We're only given very vague instructions. They said to pursue the throne, which, I mean, this is called the Throne of Want. We got the souls of... No, I don't think that would be it, because I was thinking, like, maybe we need to convert these two souls we got into weapons, but that would imply that you would have to get the boss merchants unlocked to beat the game, which I don't think they would do that. I guess technically it's a bit wasteful given that we really don't need to, but let's use a flame butterfly. Maybe fire reveal something here. Like some sort of shadow bridge that will bridge this gap here. Seemingly not the case. I don't see any other obvious secrets here. The summon signs are properly gone. I wish there was an easier way to maybe try to imbue these guys with souls. Since I kind of half figured that killing the boss would, like, activate these guys and they would, like, create a land bridge. Okay. Let's get binoculars back out. Highly doubt this will work, but maybe if we, shoot these guys. Yeah, alright, that didn't work. I still find it amusing how much brighter it is once, I extinguish the torch. We know we've been to the map guy. Although I guess we haven't been to the map guy since this, because maybe the maps are going to direct us where to go? Like maybe all the different fires that we've lit up along the way go somewhere? Watch me be missing something very obvious. Okay. We know that there was no throne or anything in the Undead Crypt. The very end of the Undead Crypt was just the king. Frail and zombie-like that he was. Could still be required that we kill him, maybe. Maybe we need his crown. But again, we haven't really gotten any direction about that. And killing him completely is, you know... I remember that poor, crying, weird experimental squid lady in Dark Souls 1. That, like, we killed her thinking maybe progress was required, and then it wasn't. And it felt very sad. I mean, obviously we're missing a campfire here. We don't know where that is. We do know there is more of the map to go, though. Yeah, I'm really just gonna spin in cycles in my brain about this, but, like... The dragon doors don't open, so this path would be blocked off to us up there still. Of course. I guess let's go to Strayed real quick. Let's see if, we can convert these souls into anything. Although odds are likely that it's going to be the bird lady who will convert these 2 souls. Hello. Alright, trade. Yep, okay. Nothing from him. Okay, let's travel back over to... Bird Lady. Here we go. Requisite sigh for the Bird Lady, given the army of spiders, the lizard mages, and all that stuff who will seek to block our way. Hello, creepy thing. Alright. There we go. As brief as that lasted. Okay. Spiders. Spiders, please. Okay, the Watcher's Shield. Small shield used by the Throne Watcher, made from an old sacred chime. The Watcher has stood by the throne for ages. Will his wishes be fulfilled? And Defender's Shield, shield of the Throne Defender, permeated by powerful magic. The Defender has stood by the throne for ages. Will his wait be worth the while? Okay. I don't think we got anything else. Oh yeah, we got Soul of Velt's there, but we already exchanged that for magic. we can take a look here. Great Hammer of the Royal Aegis. The power of this hammer's blessing has not faded completely, despite its being exposed to the dark of the undead crypt. Unleashes latent power with a strong attack. Servelt, known as the Royal Aegis, gave himself to the king in both life and death. Okay. Oh yeah, the Fume Knight. Fume Ultra Great Sword. Ultra Great Sword forged from the soul of the Fume Knight. The exiled swordsman Rame had the ability to expunge the Black Fog, but chose instead to live alongside it, in the company of the Child of the Dark that haunts his sword. Neat. Oh, also the regular Fume Sword. Straight sword forged from the soul of the Fume Knight and the imbued with the dark of Nadalia. The exiled swordsman Rame had the... Oh yeah, so same as before. Okay. And now she has anything new here. No. Nor does she have any, what do you call it? The fragrant branches to buy. Okay, spiders. Time to go night-night. Ah, I thought one of these mages maybe had, fallen into the pit, but no. Alright, let's take a quick drink. We're gonna try and just check over this way. Alright, not here. How did I originally even get in here? I could have sworn there's a pathway back the other direction. Seemingly not, though. Okay. Ideally, we can actually use a bonfire, but I'm getting the vibe that that's not going to be how it plays out. Hello, spiders. There we go. Was there anything at the very bottom? It'd be risky to, like, run and get there, but should be doable. Just really trying to cover all our bases here. Okay, torch lit up. That should keep the creepy crawlies at bay. There we go. Nice, that down a chunk. Petrified Dragon Bone. Could gladly take that. Oh, the place those two mysterious strangers killed each other. Though if the spirit was the actual murderer, I wonder if both those guys are maybe not innocent per se, but that maybe neither would have become a murderer. Alright, drop down, drop down, drop down. Through here. Yes, yes, yes. All of you should be giving me space due to the flame. Ouch. Okay, crawl up. Crawl, see, the wrong word to use given Spideys. Okay, we are going to cap off our health here. Mainly because one wrong slip might be death. Down you go. Okay, slowly but surely. go. Yep. Raining spiders. Okay. The only thing I still recall is the primordial bonfire this way, but worth a look-see. Okay. So the Duke himself is still dead, because we came across him in zombie form first time here. And then, yeah, okay. No sign of a king thing. You know, in hindsight, we never went back all the way to the beginning.
Bearer until hope.
Alright, can you tell me anything useful?
The sign you bear until
No.
it stays even.
Okay. Guess we can talk to the map guy one more time, in case defeating the Watchers lit anything up. Okay, nobody there.
Even more. I don't.
Okay. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Very hard to make heads or tails of exactly what's being lit up. And hopefully this doesn't do anything funky, but I do think, yeah, let's go back to the very beginning. I'm hoping it's not like, you want to replay the game? Don't want to progress? Don't want to beat it? It's like, no, I want to beat this game. That is our goal here. Okay, back to the in-betwixt. I'm mainly worried because I thought one of the old ladies was like, if you ever want to, like, redo it all. So I think that's probably just respecking, but, you know. Never fully trust old ladies.
You have proven yourself to the forest.
I did.
We have little to offer, except perhaps these.
Huh. Handmaid's ladle.
May they bring fortune to your journey in some small way. The old women as sisters. I am told that
Okay, that's
long
repeat
ago,
dialogue
now,
from a long time ago. Okay. Let's go this way to see if this might have been a king door that maybe we encountered way, way back when. But we've just lost all memory of. Over here? Oh. Heavy footprints. I don't remember this at all. What you looking at? Huh, okay. This is a drop down back to the witches. What's up? Okay, gold pine resin. Whoop. Alright, now he wants to start stuff. Okay, good. Stone ring. I assume to be like anti-petrification. Additional reduction of enemy poise. Okay. The beloved ring of the gallant shieldless Lothian, formerly of Forosa. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. The effect may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole in enemy defenses, the significance of this ring will be clear. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw basically that ring get referenced when it came to, like, how people were trying to beat the ice horses. When I was just like, am I doing something wrong with these horses? But no, they were just hard. And thankfully, we never have to deal with them again. Okay, I say that, but for all I know, maybe future games bring them back, but we'll take what we can get for now. Don't see anything over here. Okay, rusted coin. And I'm getting the distinct vibe that there's not going to be a king's door this way. Okay, not an elevator. Alright. So, no... I mean, I was gonna say no secrets, but technically the stone ring looked like it was a new ring for us, so we hadn't actually gotten it before. Hello, you creepy little things. So these ones aren't smoking acid poison. Okay, old ladies. Okay, nothing to say to me.
Still determined as ever, I see. Do you wish to start all over again?
No. No, 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 no. Okay, let's reallocate. We can talk to her.
Still holding up, are you? Go on. Take these.
Fragrant branch of yore. Come on, fragrant branch. Dang. Oh, I'll take 6 human effigies.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again.
Okay.
No, of course not. Now go.
Okay, nothing from her sisters. Oh yeah, that's just the bonfire tutorial. I guess we do have an excess of silky stones. Maybe one of the silky stones will get turned into a fragrant branch, so we can progress in the mansion. I don't think that would be main path progressible, but we are at a loss right now.
You! Give us food!
Okay.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
Got 20 of these things. Okay. You guys are in for a treat. Okay, leave. You know what? Leave 20. Is that too much? They're just gonna, like, exchange a single item. Rolling the dice.
You! Not like that. No, you! Not at all!
Oh, picky sprites.
You! Give us food!
Yes.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
I can't even open the inventory when they're talking. Okay. Yes. You'll get your smooth and silky stone. Do wonder about these things, though. You guys want to do something with this?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they do.
Yeah! Silky smooth!
An old whip.
You! Give us smooth!
Yes, I didn't expect this. I guess that explains what to do with these things.
Yeah, silky smooth.
Okay. Chandler Trident.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
There has to be a better way to engage in trade with these two. Okay, not the vessel, because that's for respec.
Yeah, silky smooth.
Oh, a demon's great hammer.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
I have to take a look. What exactly is a demon's great hammer? Okay, great hammer made of unknown materials, perhaps it is stone or even wood. The origin of its name is unclear. Its tremendous weight suggests it was never intended for humans. Perhaps it's an offering to the demons that appear in legend. The fact that one of the things that we got was the Chandler's Trident. The Chandler wielded by an old sorcerer? Yeah, so I think these might be weapons from the first game. Alright, leave.
Yeah, silky smooth.
You two, I'd really love it if, okay, there's an old whip again.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
Give me fragrant. You get silky, I get fragrant. We all win. Alright, let's just kind of go back and forth here.
Yeah, silky smooth.
Okay, soul of a proud knight.
Yes, you! Give us silky!
In hindsight, maybe I should have been doing this more frequently throughout the game. But oh well, now we know.
Yeah, silky smooth.
A lot of old whips.
Yes, you! Give us silky! Yeah, silky smooth. Yes, you!
Oh, I can actually skip through the dialogue! That is very good to know.
Yes, you!
Okay, Drangleic Titanite. So I know this isn't just weapons. Try Dragon Bone. Come on, Fragrant Branch. I kind of wonder if any of these other objects are, like, usable here. What if I leave one of these? Okay, they don't like that. A white ring. Okay, we're almost out of petrified somethings. Oopsie, no. More old whips.
Yes, you! Give us
Okay, another Demon's Great Hammer.
Yes!
Dang. Okay, no fragrant branches for those. Dang it. Dang it, you two. Why can't we come to an agreement? The Divine Blessing ain't too bad. Not that we've ever really used any of them, because it has the elixir issue of, like, dare not use the good stuff. Oh, we can actually get the Chandler's Trident also from a smooth and silky stone.
Yes, you! Yeah.
Okay, Dark Knight.
You! Give us food!
Wait, nope.
Yes, you! Yeah. You!
Old Mundane Stone. We'll do 3 more, just because this is a bit of a slog here. Okay, Faint Stone.
You! Give us food! Yes, you!
More old whips.
You! Give us food! Yes, you! Yeah.
Dang it.
You! Yes!
I can't remember if that was the 3rd one or not. We'll do 1 more just in case. Okay. So I know this is not the proverbial way. We're at about time for today. Just under. Yeah, seek the throne. We sought the throne. We know what the throne is. There has to be something we're missing. Which, yeah, I know basically after today's recording, I'll probably just look up online and go like, okay, where am I supposed to go next? Because obviously don't want future recording sessions just to be like, okay, let's keep wandering blindly. I didn't think we'd actually get to that point in the game, but here we are. Yeah, I'm like looking through all the past areas and like, Theater of the Blue, not really. Nor the Tower of Flame. The giant forest, like... Yeah, it's very strange that the doors that we have had access to so far, none of them are... seemingly Golden Path. I mean, I guess technically the King's Path in the castle was, but not the other two. Like, the fact that this is so absolutely nothing is very strange. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, you'd figured this would be more significant, but... no. Yeah, it's even called the Place Unbeknownst, which implies greater value than there actually is. I guess we can real quick maybe go back to the Iron Keep and go see if we can't visit the merchant again. I kind of half wonder, if I wear the crown of the Old Iron King, will these guys maybe not attack me? Will they see me as their true lord? Hail, my subject. Oh. No one rushing to greet me. Alright, they have no respect for the crown. Alright, let's get our sunken crown back on then. Oh. Yep, alright. We did have someone coming to follow. Ah, all the difficulty we originally had here. Hello.
Finally decided to come and visit?
Yep.
Hey, you know that old fella?
Okay, repeat dialogue.
Let me just...
I doubt he has anything new to purchase. Yep, seemingly not. Does he have a fragrant branch? Doesn't look like it, but... Oh! Oh. Got my hopes up high. We already bought him out from that. Okay. Alright, we have... Wait, how many, I don't even know. Let's try to knock down some of these to make them cheaper to use. Twisted Barricade we could probably gain access to. But that's a spell deflection, not the most useful. Recollection, that's still too high. Oh. All our stats are showing us +1 higher than I thought it would be the case. It's like 26 strength, 26 dex. So we can already use Sacred Oath. Yeah, where was the Laser Bolt? Oh yeah, Focus Souls, alright, that one's too costly. Blinding Piercing Bolt of Light. I guess it's the most logical one to use. Because I don't think we'll gain access to our Focus Souls. Yeah, let's do it on the Soul Bolt. I'm just double checking. What happens if I hit these? Does it ask me which one? Okay. So we can manipulate it even on the dark magic here. Yeah, that's multiple Seeker stuff. Which we have 9 minus Faith. We can get it down to... Oh, actually, yeah, we can actually make this purchasable. Might not be any good, but yeah, let's do that. Okay. Bam. 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 Usable, but we're gonna do one more because the weird +1 going on. Okay. Do the same with the Great Magic Barrier. Or Great Heal, even. Yeah, let's knock down Great Heal. I guess we might as well do the same thing here. Alright, then Soul Bolt. Yeah, let's... Although... Two uses with 2 slots, but it does sound very intriguing. Yeah, we'll just use it all on this. Maybe we can actually eventually get there. I doubt it, though. I thought that it would be the last recording, but we spent a lot more time just kind of lost than I would have preferred. Okay. No more spice left.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drangleic? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd claim it for good as.
See, the thing I wonder about him saying that is that we were also told to go east. And I don't recall a shrine to worship dragons anywhere. I really wish there was a better idea of, like, what direction was east here.
Mainly a trip. I don't care. I suppose I'm up.
Alright, let's...
Cheers.
Okay, we bought some more stuff from him, or at least we interacted with him more.
You've quite unusual taste, don't you?
Okay, dang. I was hoping he would give us a freebie, but nope. Alright, we already bought some of these things from him. Raim's Helm. Okay, the rebel Raim, after his defeat at the hands of Velstadt, came to Broom Tower in search of strength. Yeah, that's the guy that we fought. That's the Fume Knight, yeah. When he found it, it came not from a regal father figure like before, but from a newfound mother who gave him true purpose, which I assume would be the Ash Bride. And so he got defeated by Velstadt, which was the guardian of the king in the tombs. Interesting world building. Okay.
Very well.
Man. Yet again, I really wish, like... So we're supposed to travel east. Don't know which direction is east. I'm also just trying to think, I'm like, okay, well... We know back in Majula... It appears to be afternoon, so the sun will be setting in the west. Therefore... Anywhere not that is the east? And I still don't know if that tower in the distance is the castle or something else we had never been to before. Oh yeah, actually. There is a part of the monument we never actually fully put together. Not on this side, but maybe... here? Nope, the letters are worn beyond recognition. And okay, so over there is probably supposed to be the Flame Tower. This really does feel like the setting sun, so that's west. There's the Giant's Fortress. Yeah, I guess that big thing over there would have to be the castle. Not that I didn't think the castle was actually that big, though. Yet again, I'm just processing a few things here. Let's go back to the Shaded Woods at the Rune Fork Road. Okay, and we're definitely not majorly over on time today, but we're going to do one last scan here. We're going to head in the direction of the Ivory Crown DLC. Or the Ivory King's Crown. Yeah, there we go. Hello. Fight me. Okay. Not that strongly, come on. Didn't expect a full-on combo. Okay, not bad damage. Because we know this aqueduct was kind of heading roughly in that direction that we saw what appeared to be east. Okay, they're not following, thankfully. Yeah, that would have to be the castle. Oh! He's not invisible anymore. Screw it. Yeah, I wonder why the invisible guys aren't invisible anymore. Now that's intriguing. I wonder if it's because of the King's Ring. Yep, the Shrine of Winter. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. Alien Malloy, slain to the Ivory King, lies cold as death, an airy hint of warmth remaining. Okay. Wonder why they show a dragon here, given that, there was no dragon in Alien Lois. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. Only one part of this seems to be about Alien Lois, the others seem to be more about potentially the other DLCs. Water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. I do wonder if that's trying to hint at anything. Okay, the aqueducts. Yep, they still go towards the castle. And we can see all these guys now, which means we can target them. does not seem to be aware that I targeted him and poisoned him. There we go. I do wonder if this means I can actually investigate the foggy forest now. That might be worth a quick look. Maybe. Okay, yep, dark and stormy night. 3 dudes over here, if I recall correctly. I'm being a bit sloppy here, but that's because it's just trying to move on ahead. What I'm curious about is the castle actually that tall? Okay, actually it's pretty tall. Alright. Fair enough. Ooh, hello. Oh. Boo. Boo. Okay. Oh, come on. I have the king's ring. You guys should stay stone. I guess we can check the throne room one more time, even though I doubt anything will happen here. Supposed to follow the path east, which, I mean, could imply the Undead Crypt, but the Undead Crypt is right past the Shrine of Malasa? Like, the Shrine of something. The Shrine of where we fought a giant demon frog. Okay, the mirrors still do nothing. And these doors do not still yet open. But the fact they have dragons on them, or supposed to seek out a dragon shrine somewhere, I do get the vibe that we're on the right direction with the whole, what the merchant guy said regarding. Okay. There we go, go down. King's ring back on. I'm trying to think if there's any other location that we saw that would be considered a dragon shrine. One could argue the Duke's domain, given that it had the remains of seemingly Seth the Scaleless, or Sieth the Scaleless. But yeah, let's real quick be the final thing we do for today. Even though I think I said that once already. This will be the actual final thing with the new information we have that people are visible. I wonder if the shrine is actually hidden in the forest. And now that we can see people... Good, good. Wait for him to keel over. Excellent. Could this secret shrine we're looking for be somewhere in these woods? I don't recall the laughter. good. Still a very creepy place, but at least we can target dudes. It's kind of spamming the lock-on ability. Good, good. No sense fighting needlessly. Excellent. Good. Old sun ring. Now that's interesting. Old Leo ring. Explodes at damage threshold. An odd stone ring contains a fiery heat. Accumulates power as the user is harmed, then explodes, damaging surrounding enemies while leaving its wearer unscathed. Our deeds will come back to another in some form or another. Both good and bad. Interesting. Oh! Hello. Okay, still no sign though of a secret dragon shrine. Okay. Can't knock that over to make a bridge. Okay, this probably connects over... Whoopsie. Now this was... Should be the chest, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, nothing up here so far. Oop. Well, we got a chest up here. And a dead man down below. Plenty of treasure, but no sign of a shrine. Okay, Claranthe ring +1, which, I mean, we do love our Claranthe ring. Bam. Okay, not detecting any more dudes. Okay, this should be the path to the ancient ruins. Yeah. So, okay, there should be more secrets here in the forest. Aha. Gotta be careful if we get snuck up on here. He's just angering the forest. Still no sign of a secret shrine. Ooh. Saw a proud knight, human effigy. And what have we here?
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
Wait a minute. That helmet, aren't you the guy we summon now and then?
What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengal.
He is!
I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these gums. This is pleasant. Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. Or so I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now. I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body. I see visions. My body, headless, raging without me. My body wielding my sword, a sword forged only to kill. My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away.
Now, two interesting things about that. So we came across a headless swordsman guy. I don't think it was him, and we've seen his actual body. And that he's helped us fight many a fight already, from being an assist phantom.
I learn new things every day. Things never learned in battle. And, thanks to you, I've recalled the joy of conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
Ooh. Alright, gesture? Decapitate gesture. Alright, bye. Magic barrier. Lightning urn. Destructive great arrow. Great arrow inflicting break damage. Red rust sword. Red rust scimitar shield. Straight sword of a warrior Vengrel of Ferosa. This sword is battle-worn and terribly rusted, but remains a deadly weapon owing to its incredible weight. Legend has it that it was built to test the limits of the strength of Ferosa knights, until Vengrel swung it about like a wooden plaything, claiming ownership by demonstration. Okay. And that looks like it's the same for other stuff here. Not the shield. The chisels on the face were carved by Vengrel to count the heads he claimed. The shield is terribly rusted and worn, but incredibly powerful, as if the deeds of its previous owner have rubbed off on it. Cool. Okay.
Ah, it was you who vanquished my body.
Teehee.
It is my body, you see, and I can sense what happens to it. I do not mourn for it. Good riddance. If you wish for help, summon me. I'm rusty in battle, but will fight by your side.
Can and have done.
I cannot lie. Sometimes I wonder what's become of the kingdom. I was a hired hand, yes, but we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am afraid. But perhaps it's for the best. We knew not what we fought for. I was born in Feroza, a land in the distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with our neighbours. Eventually, our kingdom fell, and our people scattered. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war, and I can imagine no other way to live. What a fool I was. I am grateful for these peaceful days. But such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be so confounding? Thank you for lending an ear to my ramblings. Here, take these.
Ooh.
I've no use for them.
Bangrel's helm.
Go along and resume your journey. I cannot lie.
Okay, repeat dialogue.
But
Good meeting you, Vangrel.
I will retire to my silence.
Or more specifically, the head of Vangrel. Did not expect to find that here in the middle of the forest. Aha, okay. Soul of a nameless soldier, radiant life gem. Keep hoping to find something more in this creepy forest, but I think we might have already depleted it of everything. Because, yeah, this should be the very start of the forest. Yes, yes. And if I run, like, right down the middle... might find any stragglers that we kind of missed, but... Oh, speaking of... Not that body, that's the one we've already just looted. We'll dip down here. Amber herb. Whoa, okay, the cursed thing. Okay, so obviously we haven't been here before. Oh, okay. Chest. Cleared for safety. No one sneaking up behind us. Clear bluestone ring. And that explains that laughter we heard way back when. Okay, there's the open chest. So yeah, wherever this dragon shrine is, it's not here in the foggy forest then. Oh, hello. I win that exchange. Still a surprise that, like, there are additional men that we haven't cleared out yet, but... yeah. nothing of major import seemingly is showing. And back at the beginning. The only other thing I can think of is, like, the doors of Pharos or beyond, but yeah, okay. We'll go ahead, use this. We'll keep the current souls we have. No last-minute expenditures. And yeah, I am going to look up online of, like, okay, I beat the Defender of the Throne, Watcher of the Throne. I'm stuck. Because, yeah, ideally next recording we can get a bit more done. Like I said, originally I was hoping we could actually finish up today, but I can't say I'm too shocked that we didn't fully wrap up. I figured that once we get the last of the DLC bosses unlocked, that's going to take a majority of one of the recordings. But, fingers crossed, next time will be the final recording. We'll see. We'll find out. But, alright. Until then, later.